All right. Whoops. Okay. Yo, 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 what is good, everybody? It is your boy, Lincoln Clay, coming back at you. The godfather of gaming, the ageless wonder. You know what to do. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon, all that good stuff. Whoop-de-whoop. You know what else? If you're new to the channel, I hope you're enjoying the content. And so I know that I'm late to the party, but I finally got around to taking a look at this Everybody's Golf VR demo. I didn't get a chance to take a look at it until midnight last night, and I didn't stream it because my internet was out because of scheduled maintenance. So uncompetitive, what's going on? So cheers to game streaming being the way of the future. In the zone, what's up? And so basically what I'm planning on doing is just messing with this demo for a few minutes, give you my impressions as I go, and then from there I think I'm going to have a podcast, talk a little bit about the state of play, give my opinions on this Sony EA Access thing, and then I don't know, maybe give my full-blown thoughts on this, but I might get all of that out in this stream right here. So let's go ahead and go to the practice range. So I'll start out by saying that now looking around in here, these graphics in here, they're not impressive, but they're not bad either. From what I'm seeing, I think a golf game might be the easiest thing to make in Dreams. Hey, that'll be cool too. I'm probably not going to pick up Dreams until it releases, because it's just going to be a backlog game if I get it now. It's just going to sit there, and I'm not going to use it until the VR mode becomes active. And so looking around in here, again, the graphics aren't bad, but it's not impressive. The big thing is Devastator, what's up? I'd say the big issue from what I'm seeing is the PlayStation VR hardware. There's some aliasing going on, some shiny edges, some glittery edges, and some blur in the back. It is what it is. It's kind of a case-by-case base with these PlayStation VR games. Some of them are terribly blurry. Some of them have minimal blur. Some of them are caught in the middle. And I'd probably say this, as far as the blur that I'm seeing, looking at this lobby right here, the blur is in the middle. So it's not annoying, but I would like it if it had minimal blur. So now getting back to this demo here. So this demo only lets you actually hit on the practice range. So let's go ahead and go to the practice range.
The practice area? Okay. What would you like to do right now?
What I do like about the character models is that they look like they're in their real life height. Because I put in my real life height when I started this, so I'm about 5'9", 5'10", and she looks like she's about 5'2", looks like a realistic height. So let's go ahead and take some swings.
Bye for now.
So I will start off by saying that I think I haven't played any other golf games in VR, but I already feel like the Move controller is probably the best controller for a golf game. So right here, well, let me pull a stick up right here. When you pull it up like this, that gives you all the options. When you put it back down, it turns into a club. Now that annoys some people, but it doesn't bother me. I think it makes it easier, so you don't have to stop and pause the game and go through the options and try to find all this shit. I like that it's right there. You have your tablet, and then you go through the different pages and stuff. with tutorials and other things. Then you hit the trigger to turn the tablet off. When is the next GT Sport live stream? If it were up to me, I would do a GT Sport live stream every day. But the thing about it is, I'm not going to say that I don't like the flat screen games anymore. I'd rather do it in VR. And it's really a shame that GT Sport doesn't have a VR multiplayer. If GT Sport had a VR multiplayer, God knows how much I would play that. Because I got my racing wheel and stuff like that. So, I mean, if you want to see one, if you don't mind seeing me go run around on an empty track, yeah, I'll do another stream soon. So, naturally, there's your driving range out there. Here's my club. That's the ball right there, and it says practice. So you can take practice swings, and with this practice swing, if you see right there, those blue marks, those blue clubs, those blue club images you see, that means you made contact with the ball. And the arrow shows which direction you hit it in. Now the red ones mean that you missed. So naturally, just like in golf, you can take a few practice swings. That adds a little bit of realism to it, adds some immersion to it. So when you're ready to hit the ball, just hit the move controller, and then it'll say address right there. That means you're ready to hit it. Now make sure now be warned, if you make contact with the ball and it's gonna roll, that's that. So, and with this game, I think based off this demo right now, I think the only thing that probably really feels arcadey about this game is that you don't have to hit the ball hard to knock it far. You can just take a casual swing and still knock this shit 230 yards. And right there, that's always been one of my problems in real life when I golf, is I always slice the ball to the right. Okay, I think I can do it right there. Damn, another slice. Now, I will admit, this game right here, this is one game where it would be advantageous to have a wireless headset, because you definitely have to be careful of that cord, because I stepped on the cord yesterday. And thank God I didn't yank it out of the headset, or I'd have been crying. Take another swing here. Damn, the slices. And it's got, in terms of your HUD, your display, your HUD, all that kind of shit, it's got all the necessary information that you would find on any golf game. How far you hit the ball, where the ball landed, and how many yards it traveled, after it landed, all that kind of stuff. And then right there, this circle right here, that's your one wood, and it's telling you with this club you should be able to hit it 230 yards. And then, right there, you see you can select your club, change different clubs. So just to monkey with it, I'm going to change clubs. So here's a 4-iron. Let's try this. Yeah, let me practice first. Right there, I would have sliced it. Okay. That's a nice shot. So let's go back to the wood so we can smack the shit out of it. All right, let's go. Oh, drilled the shit out of that one. Yeah, see, that one went 226 yards. And I didn't even take that hard of a swing either. The other thing that kind of, like, is a little bit distracting is seeing other balls fly onto this driving range, but you don't see any, I think to add a little bit of realism. Oh, here comes the plane again. There's a blimp up there. I think to add a little bit of realism here, they should have a couple of people, you know, taking swings too. Instead of, you know, me taking swings, but yet I'm seeing balls, you know, fly in the path of my own balls. Oh, I gotta figure out how to stop slicing this ball. But it's just like real golf in the sense that you gotta keep your eye on the ball. You can't start looking ahead. That's always been a problem of mine in real life. It's like when I would pull it back and would start my swing right here, before the ball connects, I would start looking ahead before the ball connects. Okay, so let's move on to another part of this game. See if it'll let me, oh, I know what to do. So let's return to the practice range menu.
What would you like to do next? Okay, then.
Go back to the reception office.
What would you like to do next?
Jamal Adams, what's good with your partner? Do I want to buy the full version? No. Let's go to a course.
Courses? Sure. Select Start Round to head out onto the course.
See, this is where the fuckery comes in right here.
Bye for now.
Ah, hi there. I'm going to be your caddy today. It's a beautiful day. Hope your score will be just as beautiful. Are you all set to go? Right, come on, let's go.
It's a cheesy little acting right there. You missed State of Play? I just barely was able to catch it. I think I'm gonna have a podcast after this stream and give my thoughts on State of Play.
Oh.
Now right here. Now right here is where the fuckery is.
Here.
Now this course does what the fuck? Now this course looks okay. It's just the trees, you know, I mean, the leaves on some of these trees look like paper cutouts, but it is what it is. It's VR, you know. It's not a AAA game. It is what it is. Now here's where the fuckery comes in. So you got your caddy right there. You got this small course map right there, you know, for the particular hole. Now that part, I do like that. Fuck you yawning for? I do like that though. But it doesn't let you play this hole. You know, you can take practice swings all day, but it won't let you actually swing at it. When you hit the move button to address the ball, it'll ask you if you want to go back to the main menu. So myself, this game is supposed to cost $30. Let's go ahead and go back to the reception.
Welcome. Please choose what you'd like.
You saw the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I never played a Final Fantasy game before, but hey, it did look good. I mean, I'm not interested in it, but it still looked good. So now, as far as this game goes, they got a pro shop over there too. My thoughts on this game is that I think $30 is a little bit pricey on this game. That is assuming that it's a single player game. So with that being said, I can tell you right now that I don't think it's a bad game. I do think $30 is a little bit steep. And as much as I support Sony and as much as I support PlayStation VR, I will say that this game right here, if it does not have multiplayer, I will not buy it, because I think $30 is a little steep for a single player game, and it's only got, I guess it's got like 3 18-hole courses. So I think for $20 that wouldn't be bad. But for $30, I want multiplayer. And I will say that right now, there's a golf game on Steam called Golf Club VR, which you know, is getting a lot of positive reviews from users. And the game's only $10. There's actually a ton of golf games on Steam. JD, what's up? There's a ton of golf games on Steam, and so because of that, this is my final recommendation. As far as this game goes right here, if you already have, oh snap, you play GT Sport? Yeah, I definitely play GT Sport. You know, I was running a lot of flat screen game races, but now I'm so hooked on VR that I really don't even fire up GT Sport unless I'm gonna, you know, do a VR time trial or something. That's the shame of that game, that it doesn't have VR multiplayer. If it did have VR multiplayer, you wouldn't be able to peel me away from that game. I dare say that. No problem. I'm almost done with the demo review anyway. You know, plus, you know, I'd like to think that that's one of my charming qualities of being on YouTube, is that I do try to interact with the chat. But yeah, as far as the GT Sport thing, I'm not going to get what I want out of the GT franchise until next generation. I don't think we're going to get the VR multiplayer until next generation. Rumors are that, you know, the GT7 or whatever it's supposed to be is supposed to be a launch game with the PS5. So I'd like to think that it's going to have a VR mode, the VR multiplayer, and even if PSVR 2 isn't ready, then I can still use this VR headset and still, you know, play VR multiplayer. So that's that on this. But this game right here, I was saying that if you have Oculus and have Vive, Big Cloud, what is up? I cannot recommend this game if you have Oculus and Vive, because there are so many games on Steam. So many. Impatient Fire didn't know we had everybody's golf out yet. No, this is the demo. This isn't the game. The game comes out The game comes out May 21st. Also, I think May 21st. No, not me. I think May 21st you'll be able to get the Five Nights at Freddy's, and what was the other bundle? It was Five Nights at Freddy's and damn it, I can't remember. But yeah, I'll go into that when I have my podcast. So, but if you don't have Oculus or Vive and PSVR is the only PSVR headset you have, and you love golf and you don't care whether it's multiplayer or single player, then I'd say, hey, go for it if you're okay with the $30 price tag. So, with that being said, I don't think I'll be picking this up day one until I find out whether or not it's going to have multiplayer. You know, somebody in one of our Facebook group said that yes, it is going to be multiplayer, but I need to hear it from Sony, you know, or one of these websites, you know, with inside knowledge. If it's multiplayer, then it's a day one pickup for me, and you'll see me playing quite a bit of it. Because even though I ain't shit at golf, I do like playing it. I just don't like it, but it's an expensive hobby, you know. If you don't, you know, I don't have clubs. Clubs can be expensive, balls, all that shit. So that'll wrap it up on that. Let's go back to the range and take a couple of more swings, and then I'll wrap it up.
The practice area? Okay. Please choose what you'd like. Bye for now.
So again, let me go ahead and smack a couple of balls. I will say I think the game's got good audio though. Alright, JD Max, we'll catch you later. You said your storm rolling in. Hey, thanks for popping in. I appreciate it. I will say I think this game's got good audio though. The way that club smacks that ball, even if you make a shitty shot, when you hear it smack that ball, it makes you feel like you hit the ball 800 yards. Ooh, I whiffed. Oh, you streaming from your phone? Oh, shit. See, I can't quit slicing. I used to do that in real life. And it used to slice just like that. The shit would always go off course. Sometimes I would lose balls because they went into deep grass and shit. So it's like whenever I went golfing, I had to make sure I brought about 20 balls with me and shit. Oh shit, I just hit the damn wall. I just hit the damn wall. Here, let me read. There we go. Alright, let's go. Oh, look at that shit. I didn't mean to tap it like that. You said you love everybody's golf? Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and buy that the golf club. It's only $10. And it's got a lot of positive reviews. So after this stream is over, I'm going to go ahead and go to Steam and buy it and try to stream it tonight. But I can't promise how it's going to look if I do it through OBS, because my PokerStars VR stream was really fucked up when I did it through OBS. But something is going on with the GeForce experience. The stream will start, but it'll disconnect for whatever reason. So, but yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and buy the golf club. You know, from the reviews that I've been reading on some of the other golf games out there, everybody feels like the Golf Club VR is the best simulation golf game out there. So for $10, it couldn't hurt to take a look at it. You know, and when I go to address the ball, I never, like, one thing I could never figure out is whether it's best to, like, I know you got to bend your knees just slightly, but I'm wondering if you should, like, keep your distance from the ball or, like, get right up on top of it like that. But now my elbows are bent. So this should be the perfect position right here. You know what playing this demo, you know what it feels like? Playing this demo feels like playing GT Sport in VR. That I'm driving and there's no cars other than me on the track. There we go. So it landed at 205 yards, and then it rolled another 12 yards. Yeah, I mean, if this game has multiplayer, I don't have a problem dropping the $30 for it. I'll be playing a lot of it if it's multiplayer. I mean, even golf. Even though I've been on a golf course a few times, what do you do when winter comes? You know what I mean? And so what I would see people do in the wintertime is they would come to these sports bars where they would like pull down a movie screen, like a canvas movie screen or whatever, and people would hit golf balls into this screen. This got a golf setting on it. It's got a golf backdrop, whatever you want to call on it. And these dudes would sit here, drink beers and shit, and spend hours swatting that ball into that screen. And I'm like, at that time, I felt like that was the closest you were going to get to playing golf and not actually being on a golf course. I think this takes it to the next level. So, like, this to me is another experience that I ain't gonna say it was long overdue, because these golf games have been out for a while, especially on Steam. It's just they finally made their way to the PlayStation VR. Now, I don't care for the rinky-dink graphics, but they got your football game on PlayStation VR with that 2MD football. The players look like foosball characters, but it's there. If it was multiplayer, I think that would definitely add some replay value and add a fun factor to the game. If it was multiplayer, basketball on the PlayStation VR, the closest you're going to get to a basketball on PlayStation VR is the 2K experience, where you just basically doing like a three-point shot contest and all, just all shit, shooting related. So we got racing. Even though we got blurry ass Drive Club and GT Sport, you got your racing. Baseball on the PlayStation VR, the closest you're going to get to that is a home run derby game that came out last summer that was $20, which I thought was overpriced, but they never dropped the price of that shit. Now that baseball's in full swing, if it's still there at the PlayStation Store, they probably still didn't drop the price of it. Damn it, there it goes. I stepped on the fucking cord again. And that's going to be another problem too. See if this works. Trying it from hitting it from this side. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Putting it on my right side. Let me see. Over on PlayStation VR, there's no kind of hockey experience on there, but there is a hockey experience on Oculus with the VR Sports Challenge. There is a hockey mode on there. And then I think there's a little cheap rinky-dink game, hockey players on, I think it's on either Steam or Oculus. And it is multiplayer. You know, there's got some rinky-dink graphics, but it is multiplayer. So it is something that I might take a look at. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this demo up. Slice, 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 slice. Oops. Damn. Yeah. I'm going to keep messing with this demo, though, because I got to get my skills up. So if I do end up buying this game, I don't want to keep taking ass whooping after ass whooping trying to learn how to hit a fucking straight line. And just like in real golf, you know, turn your hands a certain way you turn the club. That's better. It's still sliced, but I think it wasn't rough. So. Damn, that sliced the shit out of it. Now I was trying to make it go like that. It almost hit the plane. Yeah, let me get up on it a little bit. All right, y'all. I think that's going to do it for me. Let me hop on over on the PC and pick up this Everybody's Golf. And then I plan on coming back in a few minutes, jump on the other PC and have a little quick podcast. Give my thoughts on State of Play. Give my thoughts on this Sony EA Access thing, because I think that's huge news. Thanks, Impatient Fire. Appreciate it. If this game turns out to be multiplayer, Impatient Fire, I hope you do pick it up so we can hook up and play a few holes. You know what? Let me try something else real quick. That might work right there. That might work. I gotta tweak that a little bit. It's still slicing to the right, but I might be able to work with it. Because instead of looking at the ball, I'm actually looking at the ground where the tee is at. Try to take some of the slice out of it. Damn, that shit damn near flew over the net. So let me take some... Honestly, the best chance I'm going to have to keep this thing in the fairway is to hit it one-handed. Because I'm holding the move controller with two hands, and when I do that, it's just going to slice. See, right there, I just hit it one-handed. So I might have to concede that I might have to do that. Look at that. 228 yards. Whoops, I'm trying to kill it. Come on. What you doing, Lincoln? Oh my God. How far did that go? In the rough. Oh God. And I'd imagine when the real game comes out, you should be able to use the VR headset in the open lobby. Oh, a GT Sport? Damn. How am I missing? Now I made a bad situation worse. Now when I use two hands, I'm making contact, but I'm back to slicing again. I'll figure it out.
What would you like to do next?
It's time to wrap it up, young lady, but let me get your phone number. I'll come take you out this weekend, know what I'm saying? You know, you're kind of cute, little cute thing, little tenderoni you. Yeah, I'll meet you back at the reception table, all right?
Okay then. Welcome back.
All right, check
What would you like to do next?
Hey, I'm gonna take you home, Butterwings. That's what I want to do. See what I'm saying? You know, you cute little thing, you cute little tenderoni. You know what I'm saying? Call me Mr. Holiday. Make every day like Christmas. I make every night like the 4th of July. Oh shit. Alright, yeah, she giving me the eye. Yeah, she got, you know, she got some perky little headlights there too. Yeah, baby. Yeah, look, here, look. Here, let me come up to this desk. See this right here? It's got my number. Call me. I'm up here spitting hot fire at her. All right, y'all, I'm gonna get on out of here. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Thanks for watching. Y'all know the drill. Give it a like, share, all that kind of stuff. Make sure you lock up the lobby when you leave, and I want to thank everybody for coming to the Wakandan Golf Course. I will holler at y'all later.